Okay, it's it for Akwaba. So now the trending news Kosoba kone say Dumelo, John Dumelo, our actor, was a politician, also a farmer. Our contested. I was West Wogon constituency elections. No, ɔka asɛm bi ama ɔno akyiri ɔdadwen ho. In fact, one dampo anwen ho. Ade mpo anchi so na ɔde ɛkyɔpa abeto dwa. Asɛm a ɔka ne sɛ ɛyɛ ne competitor, and answer the MPP parliamentary candidate who also happens to be the Minister of Sanitation and Water Works, or accusing they say or a black widow and a bloody widow. That means or accuse the woman they say ono ne kun ono woman ne kun ono ne kun ebe ye na ne kun ye MP no kun ne kun ma ono timi be ye MP. Na in fact this happened when TV3 has been doing a series of constituency manifestos. They've been to a lot of constituencies where sometimes they get their parliamentary candidates of both MPP and these Naja. Obia can achievements, the goals, and answer the manifesto, they chant some fans for them and all that, and after us questions, and then that's it. Until we almost call, I was always to work on. Na almost call, you know. In fact, my Lydia, I have friend Lydia Serum, our Hassan, our MP for that constituency on the ticket of MPP, no, na only hobby. Na John Dumelo Kasana na say a constituency manifesto is like a grassroots kind of thing. So you have a serene environment to talk. When you are talking, Charlie, then people are giving fans and provoking you into in your bra Dumelo Kasano. And MPP for no or say on the what is MPP for ni be can V8. And if you know the story behind the V8s for Dumelo, I think somewhere 2016 NDC lose year, no. MPP buy naturally, you know the routine. They were chasing the government cars, and one of them happened to be with Dumelo, and there were rumors, and I don't think if it was verified or not. I'm here to check that Dumelo had one of those vehicles, and he attempted re-spraying and changing the number plates and the documents. And say best I be Dumelo V8. So that point 2016, 2017, 2018, then I said Dumelo is equal to V8. Into all Kasana and go for can V8, no. A shen no so cast says some was maybe V8 and answer me far bank V8 there. You meet me a cassette more candidates, no. Meet me as me boa cassette, ebimpoa or no, and na ekun. Na in fact he's received a lot of backlashes on social media, especially Twitter. You know, Twitter is his playground, so he has come to apologize there, and I think that we need to forgive him, but going forward he just has to be politically smart. Okay, so looking at just a brief overview of the constituency, Ayawaso West Wogon is one of the most elite constituencies you can have in Ghana. All right, Legon campus cracker, so you can just imagine these people. You don't really have to convince them much to vote for you. It's about what they have experienced through life, what they think is good for them. So Oshe constituency now, MPP has won the constituency the most. In fact, I think for the past 5 elections, the MPP never really. Mr. I think Emmanuel Boache Ajako. I know Ajako, that's the former energy minister, no. This senior brother, yes. One Ediso in 2018 Ufimo. But he happened to be married to Madam Serum Hassan. I think she was the second wife. Na Seram was already proactive in MPP and also on campus. I think they used to call her Ma Lydia already, like the people knew her. So when her husband passed it on, then she took the mantle, and then there was a by-election. But surprisingly, the by-election was characterized by a lot of violence that later they had to set some committees into it and all that. I remember that by-election where Honorable Sam George was slapped. Yes, that very one. And the woman won convincingly. She had like 60% of the votes, and then the NDC candidate had about 30% of the vote, 30-something percent of the votes. I'll show that. But let's see. This 2020 election, 2020, you see, the by-election happened somewhere in 2019. So just 2020, they had another election. And you, Dumelo, you did very well, 40-something percent. The woman, of course, won, but then you really appreciated because you didn't contest the by-election. You only came in for the election, the main election. And you did quite well. In fact, the woman just passed you by just 2,000 votes difference. And looking at the works that you have put in, right, over the period, over the 4-year period, the service you've done for the student, organizing buses for them, getting up at dawn to get them water and all that. Even though I believe that those things shouldn't necessarily win the votes, but it can do the magic. With 2,000, you can topple the woman over. So you don't have to play dirty politics with all this to tarnish your image and blow your chances away. All right. So right now, you see all the widows in the constituencies. They have a group. I don't even know whether I didn't know Ghana. We have widows groups, but then they have also come out. You know how politics works. It could be that MPP is going to mobilize them and then told them to do a meeting and bring such a press release out. But it doesn't speak well of you, Dumelo. I think that you've done well coming to apologize, but going forward, you have to be politically smart. This is an election. Anything can change your wins or your loss. In fact, me, if I'm in the region and my dad is dead, and my mom is the one taking care of me, and then you are accusing another woman whose husband is dead that she killed the husband, I wouldn't vote for you. I feel like is it that when a partner dies, it's automatic that the other partner, the surviving partner, killed him or her? All right. So I feel that he should learn from this, and then perhaps go to the woman, plead with her or something. I know politically it might not be wise, but we are humans before we are politicians. All right. Okay. So, Charlie, you can drop your comment box. You can share your opinions. I still think that Dumelo has a chance of winning that seat. I'm not a constituent in that particular constituency, but let's see what happens. You can share, drop your comment. Do you think do you think Dumelo should go to the woman to apologize further, or do you think the apology on Twitter alone is enough? Do you think Dumelo has to seize the same platform she had with TV3 to apologize?